I was 5 when my dad met my stepmom. My parents were divorced, and I lived primarily with my mom and saw my dad every other weekend because he lived 3 hours away. My mom died before my half-siblings, dad and stepmom's kids, were born, and during the first pregnancy, when I was 8, I was asked if I would call my stepmom Mom around my half-siblings so they wouldn't be confused, and I said no. They didn't like the answer, but it was dropped until my half-sister started talking, and she was using my stepmom's name like I did. They asked me again, and I said no again. They tried to reason with me and convince me that I could do it only when my half-siblings were there, but I wasn't ever going to call her Mom, and that's what I said to them. My other half-siblings did the same thing, and the same discussions were had again. They did eventually call her Mom, but there are times they use her first name still. My dad told me recently that I'm responsible for that, and it led to a fight between us. He said I could have been open to compromise, and I could have made my stepmom so happy too by being willing to use the mom title for her when my half-siblings were present. I told him she's not my mom, so why should a compromise be expected instead of teaching my half-siblings like it's their job as their parents? My dad told me the attitude was disrespectful, and it shows again how much of a child I still am when my default is that. He said the world would have kept spinning if I called her Mom. My mom would have stayed my mom too, but my half-siblings wouldn't have been confused and wouldn't feel entitled to use her name now either. We haven't talked in 3 weeks since that call. I don't live with them anymore, and I don't really think I'll see a lot of them, but I feel like things will be weird now, so I want advice on what to do because I feel like they're very unreasonable, but maybe some others will disagree and think I was the one unreasonable. My stepmom doesn't fight me on it, but she has told me before she feels disrespected by my refusal to use it around my half-siblings, and because I reacted so badly when they first mentioned it. She even told me she wanted me to love her enough to work with them because now she's stuck being the parent who gets their first name used, while my dad is always dad to all 4 of us.